Today we're catching some sun and waves with Lorine, a QHS member whose life is as vibrant and refreshing as a seaside breeze. What currents brought her to the sunny shores of the quantum shift? Let's surf behind the scenes to see the waves she's been riding.
Hi, my name is Lori, and I heard about QHS through Jenna. I have lived most of my life pretty healthy. I had what I would consider a normal childhood, except I've had hearing loss all throughout grade school. And because my dad used to take me to the races, the drag races, and I used to hear loud engines on the weekends. And so other than that, I lived pretty healthy. I've married actually a physically disabled man, and it really defined to me how health is first, because everything for him had so much effort, and it really made me have an attitude of gratitude about my own health and just how sacred health is. So I've really been mindful and educating myself about how to stay healthy and be in the solution, because he had many, many obstacles. And so he was my greatest teacher. We were married for 34 years and he was such a joy. And I just him and I actually had a sound and communication business that we ran together because of his health. He really couldn't have a boss. He had to be his own boss because of living life around his disabilities. And so I lived in New Jersey with my husband. And then in 2008, we decided to move to San Diego because we felt like life was going to be a lot more relaxed and easier, because we didn't have to go through nor'easters and winter storms and all of that. And, who doesn't want to live in paradise where the sun shines every single day? So I've been blessed to be on the West Coast now. I've lived most of my life in New Jersey, but I came out here when I was in my 40s. Now I'm 63, and I'm starting to get the aches and the pains and some of the physical challenges that we get as we age. So what I'm super looking forward to is the dome, and I love the frequency healing. I've used frequency healing for many, many years. My husband had colon cancer, and I helped him to mitigate that. And so I've been in the realm of alternative medicine and looking for the causes and the solutions, not just taking a pill and masking things. So for me, this has just been the most wonderful thing. And I've researched about Nikola Tesla and all of the different benefits that we can have when our bodies are in balance and when we resonate in a certain frequency, because we're all energy. So I think what I'm really looking forward to the most is some arthritis is starting to set in. I have my hearing loss, and I'm hoping that will improve. And I would say I have nerve pain. I have like a lot of burning involuntarily, and there's not a whole heck of a lot that you can really do for that. So because I've been a caregiver most of my marriage, I have a lot of compression and now nerve damage. So for me, that's going to be paramount. I know it's going to be a life changer. And when I was using the device that I got in the very beginning of signing as a member for QHS, I really felt a difference in my sleep. I felt more peaceful when I was wearing the device. And so I just know the ability that it has to restore health and vitality. So I'm just so grateful that I met Jenna and that I walk in the circle of healers, and that, this technology is available, and I'm just waiting for it to roll out with bated breath. So thank you for having me.
Join us on the Prequel, where every story matters and every voice is heard. Because here at QHS, We're all about healing, learning, and growing together.